Welcome to another episode of the Barber Spotlight. This is your boy B, and we're going to put the spotlight on Yisrael Wright. But before we get into that, make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we're going to see you guys on the other side, okay? Let's get right into it.
So for him, he's works in like corporate America. Can't do too much with the cut, but you know, something that's still a little edgy because he's 28 and still has an active life, social life outside of work. So we try to do something that he can get away with both. So we did like the highball fade. He likes that, keep it low on the top, and then just do the nice part in there. So I'm not too much, but just enough. I wasn't the best player, and like I tell you all the time, like I sucked. Even if I sucked at doing it, I was gonna go hard. And I kind of apply that to this too. It's like I don't have to be the best at this, but I know I'm gonna go hard, and at the end of the day, it's gonna pay off. Just day to day, literally just taking it a day at a time, just prioritizing better, learning from the wins and the losses, and not taking anything personal. I barely read as a kid. I guess the older I got, the more I started to learn about different things. I started to read a lot more too, so I tapped into a book called Mindset, and it was just tapping into like the fixed mindset versus like the progressive mindset of the people that are less of, well, this is my situation, it is what it is, versus the people that's gonna go get it and change their current situation. And that's kind of how I was in this space. I'm like, listen, I'm a barber, but that doesn't put limitations on me. I had a lot of great conversations, so I started writing everything down. I'm having conversations with the person that's broke. I'm having a conversation with the person that's rich, with the person that has a dope ass idea, the person that has, you know, money to invest. So I'm like trying to find a common thread between what I wish somebody would have told me about just almost like life, period. But I tapped into entrepreneurship because I am an entrepreneur. A lot of the concepts were the same, like energy, networking, trust, passion, relationships, stuff like that. They're intangible. It's not something you have to pay for. And then often in business, you think like, oh man, I gotta have a certain amount of money to accomplish certain things. Instead of looking at what you already have. You already have so many resources, already have people in your life that can help you. But if you don't tap into them and you don't take advantage, then that's when years have passed by and you just still have that same story, like that "woe was me" type situation. I went and took a class with a guy in the industry named Morano. This was during the time I first had my daughter. Like, I think she might have been 2 months old. And it was a sacrifice because I'm like, listen, I just got a new kid. This money, I'm telling him, I'm like, listen, I need all this money. He was like, listen, if you do what you need to do with the information, opportunities are endless. Like, you're gonna make this money back 1,000 times. So I went there, took the class, and like before the end of it, I'm just like, I want to thank you, because this was like, you didn't teach me a lot of stuff that I didn't know, but you made it so much more realistic. Like, you made it practical for me to actually go about doing it rather than just knowing it, because there's a difference between knowing and implementing. I just wanted to provide that same type of experience, the same type of thing for other barbers that were trying to maximize their potential, man, because it can get really, it can get really limiting. It can get really repetitive. As a barber, wake up, go to work, cut hair, have a good time, go back home, do the same thing over and over again. But it's like you're not really being effective and efficient from behind the chair because it's money left on the table, it's opportunities left on the table. You're not connecting your clients the right way, networking.
What are your greatest inspirations?
I mean, my daughter is #1. And that could be the easy answer, but that's the real answer. Like, she made me just tighten up. Relationships are worth more than money. A lot of people might reach out to you or reach out to me or whatever trying to pay, but it's not about that. You know, it's the relationship, and from here we can build on that, and it can turn into other paid situations or whatever. But it's just relationships with people, man. You gotta really take the time to show them who you are, be transparent, let them know what you got going on, and it's gonna come back. That type of legacy, like knowing that if you put the work in, it will happen.